Hello, good morning everybody. I hope you can see my screen and also hear my voice clearly. So this is the end of the week. Let's see what we have for the day. So we'll start off with the on our screen. This is Euro USD. If you check this chart from the weekly point of view, this is upwards. This is for us. You can see that we are upwards. For the past 4 weeks, we've seen price continue to the upper side. We had this the first week. This was between 18th of May to 22nd of May. We had an uptrend, and then the next week we also had an uptrend, and then from June 2nd, 1st of June to 5th of June, we had an uptrend. And then this week we've seen price continue even higher. So we actually expect price to either close below this low or get somewhere close to this high. If the price can break beyond these levels, that is in the course of next week, should the price break any of these levels, if it goes above 1.14224, that would mean we are continuing upwards. If the price breaks below 1.12406, then that would mean we are continuing to the losses. So as it is now, there is nothing much other than the fact that the price is heading upwards, but expect a break beyond, a retracement, and then a continuation upwards. Or you should expect a break below, a retracement, and then a continuation to the lower side. The next symbol is GBP USD. So far this too has been upwards. The price keeps moving upwards. You can see there's this move up, there's that move up, there's that move up, and then there is this massive retracement. So for the first time we've seen price pull back. It's likely not going to close above the opening price, which was somewhere around this point. So on this chart, this is the range for this week. We've seen the high, we've seen the low, and then we either expect price to break any of these levels. If it goes above the upper line, that would mean you're continuing upwards. If it breaks below the lower one, then that would mean you're continuing to the lower. So as it is now, I recommend you remain flat on the 4 hours. On the 1 hour chart, we have this like a shape which has just been broken. We had an expanding wedge formation. So we had a resistance, a resistance, a resistance, a resistance, a support, a support, a support, a support, then there's this break. So the price needs to come back up to this point. If the price pulls back up to this level here, then this will be the best place we want to pick a sell for. So temporarily on the 1 hour chart we expect a sell, but on the weekly chart we are within some wider range. The next symbol, Euro USD, and I'm going to add the alligator indicator. You can see that from this point we were bearish, then right now the price has just gone above. It has just gone above the indicator. So this was earlier today. There was a break above. So as it is now, we are above the indicator itself, which means we are possibly heading to the upper side unless the price again breaks below. So as it is now, this is still upwards, but should the price switch places with this indicator, that is if the price begins to close below the indicator itself, then that will mean we are now heading downwards. The next symbol, gold. So far yesterday we consolidated, there was no clear thing. So I expect gold to do something like this. I actually expect it to continue up and then retrace back down, then maybe break beyond that trend line in the near future. This is what could happen. I'm not saying that this is exactly what will happen. All I'm saying is the price may bounce off from the upper trend line, continue to the lower side, then bounce off from the lower side, continue to the upper side. Then if it goes above this trend line, that would mean we are continuing upwards, most probably up to 1743.82. So our next symbol we look at is Brent oil. Brent oil is bearish. Brent oil, we have our sell. This active downtrend. This is from yesterday. We've seen price extend massively to the lower side. We had some shape here. We had a very good shape, and then we had this level here, a support, which was broken. We also have this point. So the price needs to pull back up to this point and then continue straight to the lower side. This is what could happen if the price successfully pulls back up to this point, the red line, that 8.806, then this should be the correct place you want to sell from. The last chart we look at is SP500. So this is downwards. You can see that there's an active downtrend. On this chart, I recommend you keep looking for sell positions, but then if you check the weekly, we are somehow still up. So the move which you are seeing to the lower side is actually just a pullback. Expect price to ultimately hit this resistance level in the near future. So as it is now, we are still upwards, but then the price is pulling back to the lower side. So the pullback which you are looking at should take price only up to this point. At least this is the best place where we had a very good resistance. This was the resistance which was broken. We have a support, so the price needs to come back up to 2978.6, 2965.5, where we are supposed to look for a buy position. So thank you very much. That should be the end of today's webinar. We'll meet again next week at the same. So thank you. See you.